Guys, this is Chicken for Gizmo Times and you're watching a quick gaming review of the Samsung Galaxy A51 that comes with the Exynos 9611 chipset. This is quite a powerful chipset if we talk about the gaming performance that it offers, because the settings that are offered on PUBG Mobile is actually something that you see on high-end phones. So Samsung has tried to optimize the stuff so that it does well with the graphic performance. Exynos 9611 is supported by the Mali G72 MP3 GPU. So in this video we are going to show you the gameplay on PUBG Mobile and show you the graphic settings that are possible, and also whether the phone heats up and the battery drain. So right now the phone's battery is at 100%. It's a fully charged phone, and let's show you the battery settings quickly before we move on to actually play the game. So it's 100% available. And fast charging here is a 15-watt fast charge, and let's also check out the temperature. Right now the phone's temperature is about 27.5 degrees towards the front. Towards the back as well it should be around 28-29 degrees. Around 28 degrees is what we see here, and the ambient room temperature is about 17.7 degrees. So the phone was charging to 100%, that's why it was a bit heated up. Now let's start the game and check out the performance of PUBG Mobile on this particular phone. So we have the frame rate tester here. You can see the frame rates right now, it's 30-29 because the graphic setting is set to high. Now we can set HD to ultra, but this smooth and extreme, which is what we would want to play the game on. 60 FPS is what the gaming is possible here, and we'll also play this without gyroscope for some time, and then we'll try the gyroscope, though I'm not good at gyroscope gameplay, so let's see how it goes. But at least you'll know whether if you're a gyroscope player, you'll know whether it did well or not. So here's the frame rate which you can check, and the speakers toward the bottom, the headphone jack as well is towards the bottom of the device. So since the camera is present as this cutout towards the top, it doesn't really hamper the experience. It actually gives you a lot of real estate for the game to be played. It's quite a wide display. It's a 20:9 aspect ratio, and a fully stretched gameplay is possible on this phone with this particular aspect ratio. So since Gyroscope is around the line, let's try to do a jump there itself, so that there will be people coming in, and that would help us judge the graphics or whether there are any lags while you land with a lot of enemies around. So you can see frames actually frame rate went to about 40 FPS. Again recovered quickly, but let's see how it goes. So no issue with the gameplay so far, it was smooth enough, but then again while landing there was some frame drops. Still so far good enough. Let's play another game. and this is on smooth and extreme, so remember that we are doing this on the highest possible frame rate for the Indian users. It's 60 FPS, but it's not constantly at 60 FPS is what we are noticing. Still, it hasn't changed the experience much. I'll now try to turn on the gyroscope, which although I don't use gyro much, I'll try to just show you how it is on this one. So it does handle it quite well so far. You can see that the gyroscope, actually the functionality seems to be quite good enough here. Keep an eye on the frame rate, you'll see things there. So you can clearly notice the frame drops that were happening there. So the gyroscope has been doing well. Let's go to the highest possible HD setting, or let's go to HDR Ultra, which is also possible here, and that might be because of the possibility that Samsung has offered here. Now you'll see the graphics to be much different than what it usually would be on smooth gameplay. Now you see it's not that smooth, and the frame rate is not good as well. Why not try go to HD Ultra and see if it now tries to have a 40 FPS output. Because with HDR it did have some lags. So one good thing is that it's not heating up much, otherwise I'm not really liking the experience on this particular setting. On the smooth gameplay it was actually smooth, and even on extreme frame rate 60 FPS it did well with some lags, not much. Frame drops only a couple of times, not unlike what it was on the HDR gameplay. And we are still trying out the gyro. You can say we have it at extreme, but it's continuously at 40. Let me show you that it's smooth and extreme, it's still showing it at 40. And let me now close the gyroscope. So that's it. You could see the gameplay. Actually, I would say frankly, the gameplay is not bad at all. But there were certain frame drops which you would have seen constantly there, and we'll also show you the amount of time we played the game for. It was about 20 minutes of total gameplay, and the temperature has gone up to 38.5 towards the front, and on the back, it seems to be almost the same, and almost 39 degrees, which is not bad at all, which is quite a good temperature. And I would say that the Galaxy A51, I mean, although they were lags, if you're someone who's into extreme frame rate and who likes those extreme frame rates, this phone is not a bad deal at all. You actually get the 60 FPS gaming on this phone, and with the smooth option, and you also have the balanced Ultra, HD Ultra and HDR Ultra as well, in case you're someone who likes graphics and want to do that well. But with the gyroscope, you saw that delay when we were doing the HDR Ultra gameplay on the gyroscope. With the smooth and extreme, there were no such issues. Also for the battery, it has went down to 92% from 100% in that particular game. So it's going to give you about 4 hours of gameplay on average if you're actually getting about only the battery life based on the gameplay. So that's it in this gaming review. It actually is a good phone for gaming if you're considering everything else as well together with this. But for gaming, obviously this has better options than even the phones like the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro and also the Poco X2 with the Snapdragon 730G chipset. So that's it in this gaming review of the Samsung Galaxy A51. I hope you like this video. If you do, share and subscribe to Gizmo for more. Thanks for watching and see you next video.